Welcome to this edition of Peak Performers Podcast with your host, Thor Conklin. Thor will be sharing the necessary tools, strategies, and psychology you'll need to become a peak performer in any area of your life or business.
Welcome back to another episode of the Peak Performers Podcast. I'm your host, Thor Conklin, and today we have an episode about questions and answers. You ask the questions, we give you the answers. And in studio up on the roof is none other than Dylan. Welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm excited to ask the questions today, so it should be a good episode.
Awesome. Shoot.
All right. Our question is from Michael in Wichita. He says, I'm a big fan of your monthly goal check-in episodes, but one thing I feel like they don't address is how to get back on track. I started off doing well all year, and now that it's summer, vacations, all those kind of things, it's nice outside, the beach, I find myself getting behind. How can I right the ship and get back on track for my monthly as well as my annual goals?
Well, Michael, join the crowd, okay? Because we all are like you. You know, it's so funny, Dylan, because I get these questions all the time. I'll meet people, and they're like, Thor, when do I get to the point where I get to your level and, like, I don't have any problems, like, I'm always on track, everything is just, like, working, like, perfectly. And it's like, it doesn't happen. We're human. We're human beings, okay? We get in our own way. We screw things up, and we're constantly doing that. I'm constantly addressing and adjusting things. You know, you hold me accountable every single week. And you're like, Thor, why is it this, then? I'm like, I'm sorry. It's like, look, life gets in the way sometimes. So, when's the best time to plant a tree? Today, right? I mean, if you want to grow, you got to plant these things now. When's the best time to get back on track? Is today. Just choose to do it. Here's the thing that I see happen all the time, though, Dylan, is that people get off track and they lose momentum. And just like a train, right? I mean, if it's at a standstill, in order to get this thing moving, it takes a lot of energy to get this mass going. Once it's in motion and you keep it in motion, it's real easy to keep the things going, or like a merry-go-round. We're coming up on almost 550 episodes here on the Peak Performers show. And it's so interesting because if someone said, hey, in 2.5 years, I need you to do 550 episodes, I'd be like, whoa, how am I going to do that? But, what we did is we just did one a day. And you get to the point where you build the momentum. And, look, we got off track in doing this show sometimes, right? And we had to catch up. It's like, all right, we got to buckle down. We haven't done a show now in a week. Well, we got to get in studio. We got to do 3, 4, 7 shows. So when you decide to get back on track, and the time to get back on track is now, when would be a good time to get back on track? Now. Is instead of trying to get the whole train moving where it was when you got off track, start off by doing something. Start to get some momentum. So if you have, let's say, 10 actions that are part of your system that you do every single day that help drive you towards your goals, and you haven't been doing any of them, pick one and do that for a couple days. Get some momentum in that one. And then add another one. Get some momentum in that one. Then add another one. Do not come out of the gate and try to do all 10 at once. Because what will happen is you'll do it for a couple days and then you'll fall right back. So that's number 1. 2 is you got to get some leverage on yourself. Tell people around you who love and support you to help you. Say, look, this is what I need to do. I need to have some accountability in this area. Please hold me accountable. Put it out on Facebook and then check back in. Hey, I'm going to be doing this. Most of you know that I'm going to be doing an Ironman in 11 weeks. There are days I wake up where I do not want to get in the pool, do not want to run, and do not want to bike. My legs, my body are tired. I don't have a choice. I can't quit because I told everyone this is what I do. This is what I'm doing. So get some leverage on yourself. And remember, I love this from my buddy Jesse. He goes, remember tomorrow. It's easy to quit today. It's easy to stop doing what you're doing. It's easy to get into that rut of, what do I really want to do? Well, think about how you're going to feel about it tomorrow, because tomorrow's going to come, and the only thing that you're going to have is the memory from what you did or did not do today. So jump back on that bandwagon and get it going.
All right. Well, I hope that answers your question, Michael, and just pick a task and get back on track.
Yeah. And you're human, man. You're human, just like us. All the time. All right. What's the next question? Oh, that's it. We got to stop this episode. If you want to know the next question, you're going to have to tune in to the next episode. Have a great day.